What's up, guys? This is Ray J back with another video. And in this one, I want to give you guys a quick update about Tesla SPY and the broader markets. Just know that I am not a financial planner, so take nothing I'm saying as financial advice. As far as Tesla and the market are going, I just want to mention that there is some weaknesses developing on Tesla. We started off with this nice little push, but instead of holding above 450, we came right back down towards this range between 440 and 444. We're seeing lots of negative headlines about how Tesla stock is slipping and how Tesla got a downgrade from Morgan Stanley from buy to hold. And there's going to be some risks of Tesla seeing a reduction in their 2026 volume by 10.5%. They're saying that at least so far. They also talked about how, once again, with what they're seeing, there could be some more fluctuations for next year. And I'm still seeing lots of headlines about this. This news is old. It came out a couple of days ago, but I'm still seeing this all over the news right now. And I think that's part of why Tesla's still showing some weakness alongside its reaction with the overall market. So, what do I think Tesla's going to do moving forward? Well, right now we're showing some weakness. If we break 444, we're looking for an attempt for 446.5, then 450. But if we lose 440, excuse me, there's going to be a risk of us dipping back down to 435. I think for now we chop between 444 and 440 for the time being. But looking at the trend, there is a little bit of downside risk now that we have these negative headlines. And because Tesla is showing some weakness compared to the overall markets, I wouldn't be surprised if we retest 440, maybe even lose this for some temporary downside. This also looks like a left shoulder, head and right shoulder that could be forming, and that could be another sign that Tesla dips back down towards the 435 area. Of course, it's going to be very temporary. For SPY and the QQQ, right now, SPY is range bound. Look at the last couple of days. We're just going back and forth. As we approach this resistance in the higher 680s, we like to reject. But at 682, we're holding that as support. We need to lose 682 to be really bearish or break past 688 to try to push a little bit higher. Otherwise, we're just range bound right now. It looks to me like we're just trading sideways right now around the 685s, and we're very choppy. So there's no defined direction until we break one of these levels. On the QQQ, we have resistance right here around 622 and support down here at 618. We're just trading sideways. We're on a bit of a downtrend. We could push a bit for 622 before we turn back down. But overall, I just see us trading sideways for the most part between 622 and 618. The IWM is looking a bit more bullish. As long as we're above 255, we're looking for 258 and 260. On ES, we're range bound. We have 6880 as our main resistance, and the lower 6800s as our supports. We could push for 6880. We'll see if we turn back down. NQ is also range bound right here. We have 25,564 as our resistance and supports down here at 25,400. We might continue to consolidate and maybe dip back down towards this support, and we'll see how it goes. On Bitcoin, we're technically on a bit of a downtrend. Unless we break past 90,000, we may just continue to fall. Overall, though, there is still some weakness. On Tesla, we're also looking kind of weak. We're just range bound for now unless we get back above our key resistance. So I just see a lot of sideways price action. Nvda is on a downtrend, as you guys could tell. However, it might bounce a little bit and try to get back up towards like 180, and then we'll see if we reject again. That's where the 20 EMA happens to be. Apple's looking for essentially 277. We'll see if we turn back down. 277.5 to 278 should be tested, and we'll see if we reject. For Palantir, we're looking a bit more bullish, looking for 186, and we'll see if we turn back down. AMD is also looking a bit more bullish, looking for 216. Then we'll see if we reject, but there is some upside potential. Coinbase is trying to bounce back up here towards 268, and we'll see if we reject. Amazon could be retesting 230, and we'll see if we turn back down. Meta is going to likely retest 649, and we'll see if we turn down, but this has some upside potential. Google is forming a double bottom here. It could be looking for essentially 316. And then Microsoft is pushing back up towards this 480 area, and we'll see if we turn as well, but there's some upside potential. This one is showing some strength. The VIX is at support at the 15th. We're going to see if it bounces near these levels or not. But overall, it looks to me like the market is just range bound for the most part. SPY could push a little bit, but we're still just in this range, and there's no true break in either direction yet. So we're still trading sideways. Tesla's also trading sideways in this range as a result of all the negative news this morning. Until we see a direction break, we're just kind of stuck for now, and we could actually retest 440 later on, so we'll see how it goes. Thank you for listening, guys, and peace out.